first glance, the reigning U.S. pairs champions seem to be a most unlikely pair. Todd Sand, 28, has been skating for 18 years, 3 years longer than the life of his 15-year-old partner, Natasha Kuchiki. She was in skates as soon as she could walk. They claim the most lopsided age difference in figure skating. When Natasha was 12, the International Skating Union deemed her too young to compete at the World Championships, a decision that was later overturned. Perhaps the union realized that these two can compete with the best skaters the world can come up with. Well, Todd and Natasha know how hard they've worked and feel, therefore, they deserve the rewards of their ranking.
You know, we always hoped that we could get into the position to compete for the medals. We just didn't think that we'd be in that position so soon. And when we were, and it happened, we were really surprised, but, you know, we think we have the ability and that we belong up in that group of skaters. So, yeah, it'll be exciting over the next 6-8 months.
The knowledge and feel for each other's movement in a routine is so visible because whatever effort they exert is invisible. They combine artistic balance with technical precision. In other words, they complement each other's performance.
He doesn't have to look to know where she is. He knows where she is. And she's in perhaps a spiral and moving, and he's coming up, and she senses that he's coming up. And that only comes by working together for a long time. They haven't been together very long, but that sort of feeling, almost a sixth sense.
After training together for only 8 months, last year at the U.S. Championships, Todd and Natasha took a surprising second. At the 1990 World Championships, they placed 11th. Well, this year in that same competition, these two won the bronze medal. Now to go from 11th place to 3rd place in just 12 months' time, well, no wonder these two have become America's best hope for a medal at the 92 Winter Games. Now this tandem has become so good, so fast, that you might think they've become preoccupied with skating and nothing else. Think again. In the first place, their coach wouldn't allow them to become consumed by the competition. In the second place, they just want to have fun.
It kind of takes your mind off of the pressure and stuff. You just go out there and have fun.
It comes right down to it. That's why we're here. And if you remind yourself every once in a while that that's the reason you're doing this sport, it helps.
Well, their coach said that yesterday's performance was as good as they can do. They'll have to do every bit as good of that today. Let's get over now to the Great Western Forum, where Tim Brando and Peter Carruthers will bring us up to date on just what's going on right now. Tim?
This is called the guillotine spin. Notice how she went underneath his leg. Side-by-side double axles. He fell out of his.
These two finished 4th at the U.S. Olympic Festival in Minneapolis, St. Paul a year ago.
Backward outside death spiral.
Vega out of Torrance, California. Richard Alexander from Desert Palm.
Oh, a nice throw, triple loop. I think you can understand how much pressure is on the girl when she has to land these very high throws.
Yes, to the naked eye, you think, well, the strength of the male in making the throw is so important, yet the endurance of those legs, being able to cushion that ice throughout a 4-minute endurance test like the long program. Very difficult for the female.
Good point.
Trying to hold on.
Forward inside guest spiral. Her head getting very close to the ice.
A nice finish for Tristan Vega and Richard Alexander.
After that long wait trying to fix his skate, it's difficult to come out here.
Mind how quickly they have been replaced by Kuchiki and Sand.
Yes. Now this is an important throw, a throw triple Salchow. Perfect! That is going to help them. It really puts the pressure on Urbanski and Marvel. Oh! I'm surprised he fell on that. They look so in control of this program.
Coming at the 4-minute mark into this program, too. Very, very late.
Well, it's, again, that endurance factor. Finishing up with a death spiral. Too bad for that fall, but a good program. Remember, Meadow and Wendland did side-by-side triple jumps.
And they scored very nicely, and Jenny Mino and Scott Wendland came in here thinking, well, maybe we could sneak into the silver.
You just don't know in a situation like this.
The look on his face is one of disbelief. It's almost as if, wait a minute, we were through, weren't we? Yet we had just 10 seconds remaining in the long program before the fall came.
Now here's the throw triple Salchow. She did a very nice throw triple Salchow. Well done. And the fall and the double flip.
He never got the elevation, did he?
Unfortunate, but it did not take really away from the technical mark. They did not really penalize it for that, and the artistic mark is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. And Mino and Wetland will not surpass Kuchiki and Sand. It would not appear at this point. You're looking at the marks for artistic impression now. 5.58 for Kuchiki and Sand. So all appears well, even though that fall came late in the program. Down to Debbie Thomas.
You guys, it was great. I know there were a couple of glitches, but I understand this is a new program. Did that have any effect on you?
Well, actually, it's not a new program, but we just haven't been training, competition training for very long. It's been a couple of weeks. So we were glad to get through it that strong. Very happy.
All right. Thank you. Back to Tim.
Thank you.